Um, One day I was just kind of like sitting in my bed, and I heard this voice. It told me to like kill myself and everything, and it was very strong, and it hurt me a lot. Even though at the time I was, my smile was contagious at school. I was in Kobo, and I wasn't the best known there, but I had some really good friends back from my previous school, Eisenhower. But I wasn't really getting good grades, and there was a lot of stress in my life. And then, the voice came along and told me to kill myself, so, it killed me. Mentally, it killed me, and, that hurt the most. Every time I talk about it, I get choked up, knowing the fact that they had sent me to Sundance Outpatient Hospital, where I stayed for about 6 weeks. And it's a very depressing place there. It's hard. There's people who's been born and thrown out by their parents, literally putting their babies in the trash, and that's horrible. There's people there who have, been just seconds shy of being dead because of, cutting. That's one of the most saddest places I've been to, and all I can say is I hope for the best for them, because I know walking out of there, I wasn't 100%, I was 99.9%, but I know they were. That's something else that kills me, and that's where I kind of met a lot of my really close friends now. They were like amazing. My therapist was great. She really knew how to talk to us. My tech was awesome. His name was Mr. Billy, and we talked about a lot of stuff all the time. Then there was Mr. Robert, and he gave me a poster. He was always really nice to me. He was really enthusiastic, and a lot of that helped me greatly, mainly because of the fact that being at Kobo was not a good thing, and I didn't find that to be, a good thing, and I've been neglected there. And to come into Sundance feeling welcomed by people I don't even know that are boys and, people like that, drug dealers even, that just helps me a lot, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and I can't stress it enough. It's just amazing how you guys can do that. But yeah, I felt so welcomed, and I appreciate people, especially them. They made me feel so much better, and it ceases to amaze me how great the people in this world can be. And I know this world isn't a good place, but if you really look into it, it's beautiful from the inside out. And that's basically, how I feel about this place. I was welcomed, and, they could be able to listen to my problems, and they were okay with it. And I'm kind of shying away from the entire story. I was almost dead. But, it was just, it's great how they can do that. And I really thank them so much, because that's just amazing. I could never do that, to be honest with you. But just, if you're watching this right now, and you know who you are, thank you. Because you really mean the world to me. And I don't know what I'd do. So, on to the story. So, at age 13, it was age 12 going into age 13, I had heard the voice, and I didn't know what cutting was until after a while, and I had the thought of it at the time I was going to Sundance. I had actually, things weren't going good in my life. It was bad. It was horrible, and it's crazy enough I was bullied, I was pushed around, and one day I went into the bathroom of Colville Middle School, and it's hard for me to say this because I hate saying this. But I had thought about it, and then I didn't do it, but I almost hung myself. And that kills me. I didn't know, like, things like that could get to me. And it hurt me, man. And I wouldn't have met the people I know now. And it's just sad. It's really sad. And I encourage you, please, stay positive. Don't let the bullying get to you. Because it's not about that. It's about how you react to it. If you take out the negatives and put in the positives, your world will be a lot better. People get bullied because of the way they are. But let me tell you right now, you who's watching this, you're amazing, inside out. Don't let anyone ever get to you. Just because of something someone said doesn't mean that it's time for you to go. It doesn't mean that it's time, it shouldn't get you down. It shouldn't pull you down. Where you're at now is where you need to be. And, you can improve if you want to, but okay? You need to be the one that stands above all else and really shines in front of everyone else. Because you are who you are. Don't change who you are. And don't take anything from the haters. Because they can back off. But, that's all I have to really say on that one. Because that's just... it was a really sad time in my life. And I have a lot of time to think and reflect on that. And, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I can reflect. Because it really helps me. I hope you guys took something from this little segment. Because, listen to me. And I can't stress it enough. You are amazing. Okay? No matter who you are or what you do, you're something special. Okay? Always be yourself and stay that way. Thank you. This next part is one of the happiest times in my life. I was going to Sundance, and, it was all hard and everything, and, as I said earlier, I get choked up talking about it, but not in this part. This kind of brings me life. And I'm happy to say that. I'm very happy to say that. Around here is my therapist had left, and she was really good working with me, and I hated to see her go. Everyone hated to see her go. And I still miss her to this day. I miss everyone at Sundance. To this day, I created strong bonds with them. It's something different. And I know some friends sit back and say, "Whoa, what do you mean by strong bond?" Well, it was pretty strong. But it's like at this part I started to recover, and I started to fight back, and I'm happy when I say this. I started going to ATA, and this is Arlington Classics Academy in Arlington, Texas. And I made some great friends there. finished 7th grade and headed on to 8th grade, which I'm currently in now. I had made some great friends. It's just been amazing. I dated the most beautiful girl ever. And it was only lasted for but it's just amazing how people can be so welcoming. And to all the people at ACA, you just helped me so much, man. Like, through the speeches, I hear, I did an anti-bully speech, and I heard people were crying after I said it, and that really helps me. I mean, it kind of gives me that confidence. It gave me this confidence to make this video you're watching right now. And, that type of confidence I really need, and I'm really happy for that. This video isn't really about my life. It's about you guys. Well, it's sort of about my life. But I'm just trying to help you guys. I want to live a good life, and you know what? I want people around me to live a good one too. Like I said earlier, you're amazing and perfect. And even if I don't know who you are, I mean, I can already trust you. I try not to lose trust in anyone because we're all brothers and sisters. We're all, if we can do it, we can become really close, and we can all come together as one and become one happy, strong nation. And that's what I want. And here's when I started to recover, and it helped me because I was stronger. I had the mental strength, and it helped me so much. So I can't even describe the feeling. It's just a breakthrough, and it was right there. And for that, I can't thank these people enough, man. I just love you guys. No. But it's great, and I can't ask for anyone better. Trust me. And you know who you are. And if you're watching this right now, I'm talking to you. In fact, I'm talking to everyone. Because everyone I've known has pretty much helped me. And I can't stress it enough. I can't stress any of this enough. Just from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And when I leave ACA this year, it's going to be really hard saying farewell to the people who I haven't even known for a full year yet. And these people have helped me, they've gained trust in me, and just all out have been the greatest friends in the world. And I just can't thank you guys enough. It's amazing. And, I wanted to say that and conclude this whole thing. It's been kind of long, and I'm sorry if I kind of lost it. But just thank you. Thank you guys. It really means a lot. And thank you.